everyone, welcome to PAHAL Horizon, the podcast where we explore the latest innovation in technology. I am your host Anushka, and today we are discussing digital watermarking, a technique that's gaining traction in the fight against AI generated content. On this podcast, we will be exploring the what, why, and how of digital watermarking. We will explore real world application and examine the potential benefits and challenges of this emerging technology. Digital watermarking is a technique used to embed a hidden marker or signal into digital content, such as images, audio, or text, to identify its origin, ownership, or authenticity. This marker can be used to track the content's distribution, detect tampering, or verify its legitimacy. In the context of AI generated content, digital watermarking can be used to identify whether a piece of content was created by a human or an AI model. Watermarking can be done using various techniques, including statistical watermarking and machine learning based watermarking. The most promising approach are those that embed subtle patterns imperceptible to the human eye, which can only be detected by a computer. There are different approaches to detecting AI generated content, including post hoc classifiers, retrieval based approaches, and content provenance. Watermarking is perhaps the most prominently discussed AI detection approach, but it has its limitations. For instance, a motivated actor can degrade watermarks in AI generated content, and coordination is necessary for efficient identification of all watermarks. Policymakers are taking an increasing interest in ways to distinguish AI generated content from human authored content. The EU AI Act contains provisions that require users of AI system in certain contexts to disclose and label their AI generated content. The National Defense Authorization Act NDAA for fiscal year 2024 has provisions for a prize competition to evaluate technology for the detection and watermarking of generative artificial intelligence. In practice, watermarking will primarily be geared towards managing AI generated content from popular models. While being of limited use in high stakes settings, a realistic object is to raise the barrier to avoiding watermarks so the majority of AI generated content can be identified. There are also challenges in implementing watermarking, such as identifying who needs to watermark, identifying the responsibilities of open source release, and ensuring trusted and accessible watermark detection services. Additionally, there are concerns about privacy implications and the necessity of AI developer cooperation. Overall, digital watermarking is a promising approach to detecting AI generated content, but it requires further technical advances and policymaker attention to be effective. Thanks for tuning into this episode of Pale Horizon. We hope you learned something new about digital watermarking and its potential to revolutionize the way we protect and verify digital content. If you want to stay up to date on the latest developments, be sure to subscribe to our podcast and follow us on social media. You can also check out our website for more resources and information.